So I'll be showing how to create a 3D applet. Kindly stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. This is how mine came out. If you want to create something like this, kindly stay tuned and subscribe. So I went ahead to draft out a pattern, a style of flower I want. So this is what I did. You can draft out any pattern of flower you want depending on what you want to achieve. So that's the kind of flower I want. After drafting it out, I went ahead to cut it on a fabric. This is how it looks like. I cut the pattern on the fabric, then I added like half-inch allowance. So this is how it looks like. You cut out two pieces out. So the next step is to open it up. Then you introduce your copper wire. This copper wire, you can get it where they used to sell bead. That's where I got mine from. We have the soft one and we have the hard one. So this one, this silver one, is the hard one. The other gold one is the soft one. They have different kind of size, but I'll be using this particular one for this 3D. So this is how it looks like. So you are going to determine the shape of your flower. So you're just going to check it. If it's enough, then you cut it with your cutter or your scissors. So after placing it on top, then you introduce your hemming gum. This is called hemming gum. So you just place your hemming gum on top of it. Remember, you are placing on one face of this fabric where you place your iron. Then use the second part to cover it up. Then you place a fabric, then an iron it. Then you just steam it very well. After ironing it, this is what it looks like. So you're going to use your scissors to trim the edge, just to trim the edge very well, just to give it a good shape, your desired shape. Remember that this flower, it depends on what you want. So when you are trimming, if you check out there is anywhere that is not yet gum, you have to gum it again. You make sure that every part of this flower is glued together. So you just trim it out too, so it won't have a rough edge. So after trimming it, this is what it looks like. So this is how it looks like. I went ahead to do the three parts of my flower because that's what I want. So you can see it's already forming. You can bend it with to whatever shape you want. So this is how it looks like, but mine, I won't bend it. I'll just allow it to be straight. So that's all for that part. So the next step is to introduce your lighter, just to burn the edge, just to give it that burning at the edge. You just burn it round. You repeat it on all your flowers. All your flowers. You just burn it round. So after doing it, that's all for that part. So the next step is to introduce your cup chain. This cup chain, they have different size by size. I'm going to be using the bigger size. Then I have my glue gum. That's what I'm going to be used to gum my cup chain. So I'm just going to place the cup chain on top of the fabric like this. I'm just trying to arrange it. Then I'll use my B6000. I'll just open it. I recommend B6000 for making of this 3D applet because it has a tiny mouth for where your glue will come out. It won't really stain like all those gum, those bigger kind of gum that have bigger mouth, so it won't pour out. So this B6000, I recommend it when doing this kind of applique. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to put it round. I'm just trying to put the applique in the gum round. Then as I'm putting it round, I'm using my cup chain to follow it. So I'll just repeat the same process. I'll be careful so I won't dirty my fabric for design. So I'll just be taking it round. I'll be taking it round. Then when I'm taking it round, then I'll be pressing it so it will iron, so it will to stick on my fabric. Sorry, so it's to stick on my fabric. So I'll just be taking it round. When I get to this other edge and I see it's enough, then I'm going to cut it. You cannot just take it round like that. You need to cut it to take it to the other side. So I've cut out that part. I'm just going to show it's okay. So after finishing this part, I'll move to the other side. Remember, you cannot just take it round like that, like a circle. You just have to do it step by step. So I'll put my gum on this other part. I'll just put it on this other part. After putting it, then I'll put my cup chain again. So I'll be using my cup chain to form the shape of the flower. Guys, it's very simple to create 3D appliques. Is so simple. So this is how I'm doing mine. After creating this 3D applique, this is what it looks like. You can see my own, the picture I showed you earlier. My own is plain. If you want to design the middle, you can go ahead and bead this plain middle part with a bead, or you can use your cup chain to design it again. When you get there, you see one of my flower that I put the cup chain at the middle. So you just be creative about this 3D applique. That's how it works. Just make sure that there's a copper wire inside and you have your cup chain. You are very good to go. So this is how it looks like. So fine, right? So this is the three of them. I'm almost done. Sorry. I'm almost done creating it, and this is what it looks like. This is how the three of them looks like. Guys, please kindly follow me on Instagram. At the face stitch. Thank you. So this is what I'm doing again. I'm trying to design the medium. So I'm trying to give it a leaf flower in the middle. So I'll just place my gum, and I'll make sure that the length of the cup chain is enough for me. I already cut out the length I want. So this is how it looks like. I'll just be placing my gum round, and boom, guys, it's ready. My 3D applique is ready. So I'll just allow this flower. You need to allow the flower to dry very well before you attach it to your dress. You need to allow it to dry before you attach it to your dress. When you want to attach it to your dress, you use needle and thread. That's the matching thread of this your 3D applique. Like now, mine that is sky blue, I'm going to be using sky blue thread to attach it to the body of my gown, whatever I want to use it, whatever I want to use the flower as. So guys, that's all for this tutorial. Thank you for watching this far. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram at the face stitch, TikTok at the face stitch, all my social media at the face it. Guys, I have online class that is available, hip and boot padding class for both skirts and hip tie. If you're interested, kindly DM me on WhatsApp. Thank you.